Hello, and welcome to another episode of my 30 plus decks. Today I'm going to be showing one off that's supposed to be a bit of a stronger, and that is Paws, Emperor's Voice. So this one is a 2-cost, 2/2 Fox Advisor. Whenever an aura enters the battlefield under my control, if I cast it, I may search my library for an aura card with mana value less than or equal to that aura, and with a different name. And then each aura I control. There we go. Put that card onto the battlefield, attach to Paws, Emperor's Voice, then shuffle. So it is a lot of enchantment auras, some of them good, others bad. As far as bad, I mean like I can put an enchantment on my opponent's creature that says this creature can't attack or block, and it's a 3-cost enchantment, which means that I get to search for a 3-cost and 3-cost or less and put it directly on the Paws. So maybe that's also a good enchantment. I don't know. It's something where it's I'm preventing them from potentially blocking my commander and then making it just huge and big and also large. So let's jump right in. It's honestly a pretty straightforward deck and very strong. It definitely can be very strong with that much tutoring. I think that at one point I had proxy card in this deck, but that was only because I own the card and I just didn't know where it was at the time. Still don't quite know where it is, but I think that I might have actually taken that card out. There's a chance that it's still proxied in the deck, but that's just something that I am aware of. Let's start off. Turn 1, I will draw. Let's go with 8 planes and pass. Turn 2 will be a draw and 8 planes. Tap 2 for Paws. I'm rolling. Turn 3, untap, upkeep, draw. Another planes. And let's go ahead and let's see. It enters the battlefield and then checks if I cast it. So I'd say let's just start going big. White and 1 for Skyblade's Boon, enchanted onto Paws. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has flying. I can also pay 3 and return it to my hand, only if it's on the battlefield or in a graveyard. In my graveyard. Enters the battlefield. Since I cast it, I search for a enchantment with 2 or less. Let's go Daybreak Coronet. Daybreak Coronet says enchant creature with another aura attached to it. So this is like one of the best ones that I can just search immediately for. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3 and has first strike, vigilance, and lifelink. So currently a 2/3, a 6/6 first strike, vigilance, lifelink, flyer. Swinging at someone. Now, truth be told, let me actually, before I declare attackers, let me tap 1 white. Seems a little bit silly, but I have my reasons. Lifelink. It already has lifelink, but since that enchantment enters, I can search for another enchantment with mana value 1. Sure, I have one. Or 2, I think. Yes, I have at least one. That's an instant. Sweet. I've got the 1. And this, I guess I've had it proxied like that for a little bit. It's silly to do that because I've got sleeves. How does this one? It's one of those. There we go. There we are. Radiant Grace. Enchanted creature gets +1/+0 and vigilance. When enchanted creature dies, return Radiant Grace to the battlefield transformed under my control, attached to target opponent. Cool. Which pretty much just makes Light Paws an extra 1 power. But, you know, it could help for something like all the glitters or something like that later on. Light Paws is now 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 7/6 flying first strike vigilance lifelink swing. So that's 7 commander damage, 7's kill. It only takes 3 sevens. So let's go to turn 4. Turn 4. Untap, upkeep, draw. Land for turn. You know, I don't have much in that light to do, so let's go 1, 2, 3 to cast a Commander Sphere. That's honestly just as much card draw as anything, as far as its functions. White and 1 for all the glitters. I'm gonna zoom in on this one. I love that. Commander Master's art. Oh yeah, that one's just cool. Anyways, all the glitters. Says enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control. When it enters, I search for a enchantment aura with mana value 2 or less, which I just looked for less and couldn't find any, so it's just an aura with 2. And I actually am thinking about it. Could go one that's a little bit less conventional, or there's that one. Yeah, I could probably go with that one. Okay. I am going to choose Blessing. Am I going to choose Blessing? Yeah, I'll choose Blessing. Doesn't do anything this turn, but that's fine. Or doesn't do as much as it will be doing in future turns. How about that? Enchant creature, and for 1 white, enchanted creature gets +1/+1 until the end of turn. Currently, because of all of these enchantments, especially because of all the glitters, this kitty's going to be big. I'm joking, it's a fox. It's not a kitty. This fox is gonna be big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 7/6 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's a 14, 13. Let's double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 13. Yes. 14, 13, flying vigilance, lifelink, first strike. Yeah. Let's see. Swinging. At this point, I'd be up, 21 life? Something like that? That's crazy. Turn 5. Untap and draw. Land for turn. Let's go ahead and go white and 2 for Curse of Vitality. Enchanting a player. This is an enchantment or a curse. And my commander says whenever an aura enters the battlefield under my control, which it is entering enchanting another player but under my control. And I cast it, so I search for an aura, put it onto Light Paws. So that is a 3 cost. So let's go with a 3 cost. Battle Mastery. Enchanted creature has double strike. So now flying vigilance, lifelink, double strike. And because of all the glitters, That's an extra 2 enchantments entering under my control. So that I can math out to be a 16, 15. Flying Vigilance, double strike, lifelink. Swinging. Let's go to turn 6. Untap, upkeep, draw. Very cool. Very cool. Ooh, that's okay. White. Now, one thing that I did with this deck, it's because Light Paws is a fox advisor, I have multiple foxes in this deck, including 8.5 tails, 2/2 Fox Cleric, for 1 white, target permanent I control gains protection from white until the end of turn, and for 1 generic, target spell or permanent becomes white until the end of turn. So I can, a little bit expensive, but I can kind of make somebody's board white and then give protection from white. Or really it would only be things with flying or reach at this point. But let's see. I'll risk it a little bit. I'll tap Commander Sphere for a white, and then I'll sacrifice it and draw a card. Not great. Not the worst. I'll use that white plus these white. That's 4 total white into Blessing to give Light Paws an extra +4/+4. And that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. This is a 1918 Light Paws. 1918 Flying, Double Strike, Vigilance, Lifelink, Light Paws. Swinging it, however, I cursed with the Curse of Vitality, and so I gain 2 life on Declaration of Attack. And then that's, what was I saying, 1918? So 19 times 2 is 38 more life. So that's a total of 40 life I'm gaining right there. Let's go to turn 7. I'm not keeping track of life, but at this point, that's what, 40 plus 32, plus like, I don't know, 8, oh, maybe it was 7. I don't know. I've gained a lot of life. And 7th turn. So untap. No upkeep. I will draw. That actually works really well. White and 2. For Gift of Immortality on Light Paws. When it enters, since I cast it, I search for an aura with 3 or less mana value. That could be Benevolent Blessing. But no, I think I know what I'm going. It's going to be... It could be Murder Investigation. That's when an enchanted creature dies, put X1 soldiers onto the battlefield where X is its power, but I don't really want it to die. No, I think I'm going to go... Ooh. Diligence. That's my other 1 cost. That's actually a pretty good one. Nope, I'm going with this one. Unquestioned Authority. If you know, you know. I'm still going to say it. When it enters, I draw a card, which will be after I shuffle. Enchanted creature has protection from creatures. Yeah. Which makes it very difficult to block. Almost impossible to block. I can think of at least one way that I can still block it, but that's for a different video. Let's see. Okay. Let's go ahead and use it. Tapping 2 white to give +2/+2. Why not? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll do the +1/+0 at the end. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19, 18 again? Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I know why. Because last turn I put 4 mana into Blessing. This time I only put 2 mana into Blessing. And I got 2 more enchantments, so it does even out. That does even out. So one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 because of Blessing. And then that makes it a 19, 18 because of that extra +1/+0. So a 19, 18, flying, vigilance, double strike, lifelink, protection from creatures. Bam. That is that. Yeah, that's Light Paws. I'd be at who knows how much life. I'd be at a lot of life, just as the playtest goes. I'm not even keeping track of that because that's not the point of the deck. And as I was going through the deck, I did take out that one that was proxied, but honestly, I've been organizing my cards a bunch, trying to make them organized. As soon as I find that card, it's going right in the deck. That's just about all I can say. Also, I was mentioning foxes. I do just want to show the other one, because it is kind of like if you know, you know. It was from Modern Horizons 3, a Fox Advisor, and it just went perfectly with Light Paws, and so much so that I'm just going to show it off. Pearl-eared Imperial Advisor. There we go. 3/4 lifelink. Enchantment spells I cast have affinity for auras, so I just don't have to pay it. It's not like I have super expensive auras in here, but man, whenever I cast an aura spell that targets a modified permanent I control, draw a card. So just enchanting Light Paws has me draw cards, and just keep on enchanting and keep on drawing more cards. I think that's great. This is honestly one of my favorite ads, one of the best cards from that set to go into this deck. Yeah, sweet. That was really it. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely had fun playing for you. You have a great rest of your day, and I will see you later.